What's going on, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be going over the stream that they just did on MLB The Show 19. The developers just launched a stream, and yes, the player that they did reveal is Lou Gehrig. I could not believe that we're going to have Lou Gehrig in this year's game. I think that's incredible. I really did not think that was going to happen for at least a few years, but we will see Lou Gehrig. Here's a screenshot of what his player card does look like. You will also be able to play with Lou Gehrig on day one. If you do pre-order the game, I believe it is Digital Deluxe version, the Gone Yard, or the MVP edition, I believe gives you a pre-order diamond. And if you do pre-order, you pick the Yankees card, and this is indeed the Yankees one. Lou Gehrig, 87 overall, first baseman, rookie edition. Definitely an amazing card. I'm surprised we got to see this legend in the game. There's a good look of his swing. He does have a two-handed swing. He's going to be an amazing card to have. Good power, all around, good player overall. I'm not going to show the stats here, but I mean everybody knows who Lou Gehrig is. He's an amazing legend to have in MLB The Show. And we did also see some more pre-order diamonds revealed in this 88 overall Jackie Robinson. This is a left fielder, Jackie Robinson. We do have a couple other legends that were shown as well for these pre-orders, but I did want to talk about this Jackie. He will be actually a pretty good card. This card was part of the program for the Immortal in this year's game and MLB The Show 18. This card I think would be pretty nice to have. He plays second base as a secondary position. We haven't really seen any second baseman so far, and they have released in 12 of these cards. So this next one is also Jason Kendall. So here's our first catcher, if I'm not mistaken, from these pre-order diamonds. This card will also have really good speed, as he did steal 26 bases in this season. He also hit for above a 300 average, so definitely a good all-around card as well. In this next screenshot might be a popular pick in Chipper Jones, a switch hitting card, 87 overall. So we have seen some 89 overall pitchers. We've seen some 88 overall power hitters and some outfielders. We have also seen some 87 overall. So they might be going down a little bit. I'm not sure. I do know that these cards are supposed to be within the 85 to 89 overall range, and these cards are also looking good so far. I'm leaning towards that Lou Gehrig, this Chipper Jones, possibly the Stan Musial, or possibly that Curtis Granderson so far. Those are probably my top choices, if you guys are wondering. But in this next screenshot, we are going to talk a little bit about March to October in the game mode. Here are some rewards for March to October. I'm going to talk more about it. I did previously upload a video on what I thought the game mode was, and they did confirm a lot of those things. We see here on this screenshot alone, before I get into the actual mode, we have an 87 overall Jay Buhner depicted on this screenshot. That will be redeemable if you are able to beat March to October on Legend difficulty with the Mariners. You will receive these rewards. You'll also receive a stadium sound in the train whistle, as well as the Kyle Seager. But if you just complete it on any difficulty, I believe you'll receive the universal nameplate, the profile icon, and the James Paxton 77 overall rookie card. That is also, as we can see here in the screenshot, event playable. So I think that's awesome to keep in mind. I wasn't sure how these rewards were going to be. I wasn't sure how they're going to be implemented, how they would be team decided, because we do see a screenshot, and I did include it in the previous video, where different teams have different tiers, whether they're a favorite to win, whether they're a long shot, an underdog, whatever the case is. I was wondering if the rewards would be based off of team as well, rather than just difficulty. They did confirm that it would be team-based in this way, so I think that's awesome to see. This next screenshot is an actual screenshot of your kind of halfway through the mode. You've played about, you're projected 85 wins. The division champs are projected at 89 wins. The wild card might be at 85. This is awesome to see. Right now we're in the middle of the season at 42-34. We are the White Sox in this screenshot, and they are a long shot as well. We're playing on veteran difficulty, and as you can see, if you enter the game, you will be in the top of the 6th inning, up by 1 run, and if you finish strong and get the win, you will be able to see those momentum icons, whether they're ice cold or on fire icons, whether you win or come from behind or hold the lead. They talked a little bit about that, and I will have their link to the stream posted in the comment section down below as well. But they definitely gave us a lot of information. They talked a little bit about franchise as well. They talked about contracts extensions. I'll get into that a little bit. This is actually if you complete the mode here were the Brewers on Hall of Fame difficulty with within the contender tier, and we've actually, looks like we won the World Series from a wild card position because the Brewers were one game back from the actual NL Central. Looks like we finished and won the World Series. We got the A grade, and it was amazing. We went alongside our projection and actually did a little bit better, as we are in the red there. It's kind of like a graph to show you where you are throughout the year. This was probably takes, I mean, a few sessions to play. Probably about, I don't know, 18 hours of gameplay, I would say, total. I'm just throwing out a number, 6-hour sessions or 3-hour sessions, a few sessions at a time. I don't really know exactly, but it did seem like this stuff will throw you right into the middle of the game. As you can see from this screenshot as well, it does say try again, which once you do that, you will be able to see that you completed this with the Brewers. When you go into March to October again, you will also have an icon that says you completed the World Series with the Brewers. And also, if you look to the right of that, it does say continue in franchise. You will be able to load up this file and enter it into a franchise and play out the rest of the franchise from the MLB the season 2020 from that year forward. I think that's an awesome aspect to include. I kind of didn't really explain it all that great right now, but I mean, you play this mode. This is the 2019 season. You go in and enter into a franchise. You start in season 2020, and you play from there with the players that you've accumulated. You can draft or you can trade players in this one. I showed a screenshot in the previous video about that. They kind of offer you some trade options in the middle of the year. It's just a really accelerated kind of short franchise. I think this is a really awesome game mode to include in this year's game. I think this is going to be one of the best marketing tools to market towards the game and try to promote it. But this next screenshot, they also showed some in-game, I believe this is an inside franchise. They showed this screenshot as kind of a in-game pitcher's view. This is not where you will actually, what you will actually see once you select your pitch. This camera angle kind of goes away, and you'll see the regular, whatever your pitching view is, whether it's strike zone, whether it's pitcher offset, where you're looking at the pitcher, or you're looking at it from the hitter's point of view, trying to pinpoint a pitch in the strike zone. I use a variety of camera angles. I've used in MLB The Show 17, I've used pitcher's offset, I've used strike zone in MLB The Show 18. I mix it up a little bit. I do like to keep it fresh with presentation, and I think that that's what this allows the user to do, is when they're playing against a computer in franchise mode. I think this is also included in DD, March, October, and other game modes like Road to the Show, possibly if you're a pitcher or whatever. But you will have these cut scenes, you will have these display scenes, as I like to call them. And I think they're fascinating. I think this is an awesome aspect to have in the game. I mean, we get to see more of a visual. We also, I don't know if I included a screenshot in this one, but we'll also see individual stats from the player underneath the scoreboard there. It will pop up as which batter is batting and what number they are in the order, as well as the pitcher and his stats or what he's done lately, his record, whatever the case is. They're gonna give you some stats backing up what the situation is, which is cool. This next screenshot, they did show some contract extensions in the, I guess, the display on how that's going to work. Here we see Paul Goldschmidt's contract. They were offering him a 5-year deal at $100 million. This was the base contract, but they decided to go with the payout structure of front-loaded. So they're going to give Paul Goldschmidt more money at the beginning of his contract and less money at the end. That's all that means. I think this is really cool. I'm not quite sure if they had this in MLB The Show 18. I didn't really dive into franchise too much personally, but I think this is awesome for the people that do play that and do really enjoy franchise, because there aren't all that many features. There aren't that many new features to franchise, but this is at least something that people got a chance to see, along with March to October, is kind of an accelerated franchise, in my own opinion. Some people might disagree with that. This next screenshot is just the game mode in itself. I wanted to include what it actually looks like, the screen itself. And I just kind of wanted to say thank you guys for watching. I'm really excited for MLB The Show 19. I can't wait to play the game as soon as it comes out. I really want to live stream right at midnight when it comes out and play this moments or March to October for you guys. Unfortunately, I will be working the next day, so I don't think I'll be able to stream right away, but stay tuned for the live stream on the 26th. Later on in the afternoon, I definitely will be playing and try to dive into some of these game modes, try to unlock my team. I will have some videos out for you guys in the meantime for that stuff as well. And I mean, early in the morning throughout that day, I'm gonna unload as many videos as I can about this game. I'm really hyped up for it. I think this is gonna be the best MLB The Show game I've ever played, and honestly the best MLB The Show game we've all ever seen. So Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the support. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys so much. Peace out, everybody.